Okay, here's a video on how to make self-releasing or breakaway flashers using a standard flasher of any variety. The items you'll need are phone wire, leader material, and you can use just 40-pound monofilament if you feel like it, crimps, swivels, and snaps. I went this way because it was actually cheaper to buy these separately than buying a fancy altogether swivel. So the trick is, the first thing you need to do is remove the clip hook off of the back of the existing flasher. Take a piece of phone wire. I cut these to 3.5 inches to start with. Put it through the back side, 1 inch through, fold it over, and then twist it tightly. Until it's solid there. And what you want to do is set it up so that you have about a 1/2 inch fold over, like this one is here, to the base of the twist. So right now I have 1 1/4 inches roughly, so I'm going to cut that down to about 1 inch. And it doesn't have to be exact. And then I'm going to fold it fairly tightly around. Okay, now that's set. Now what you want to do is measure from the front ring. I'm going to move this. Hopefully you've seen that. You measure from the front ring to the wire. In this case it is 12 inches plus 1, 13 inches. So you're going to want to make your leader material 13 inches plus 3 inches. So I will put just a snap on the front. Crimp it. Make sure it's held. Okay, that looks good. You can clip it on. It clips onto the ring that's attached to the flasher, not the swivel. It clips to the ring. So you're going to come down, measure to the length of the bend in the phone wire, and then add 3 inches. 3 or 4 inches is fine. I'm going to try, I did 4 on my last one, I'm going to try 3. Clip it off. Come on, there we go. Then you're going to put a swivel on. Oops. Crimp first. Swivel back through the crimp. Tighten it down. Make sure that that's going to go past. Okay, so it goes past about 2 1/4 inches. Crimp or tie it off, depending if you're using monofilament or leader. Crimp. And then I will put my swivel on here, or my snap. There we go. Close that back up. Okay. Now, your lure will be attached to this. This is where your lure gets attached to, not the back of the flasher. when you go to rig it, the front of the swivel goes into the bend of the wire, of the phone wire, and then it just gets pinched tight. So while it's fishing, this will just be flashing around doing its thing. A fish hits and off it pops. It's been pretty reliable. I've had fairly small fish pop this, but you can also tow a fairly good sized lure without that popping on its own. So there it is. Make your wire snap to the front. You could tie directly to here if you're using monofilament, or you could just make some of these and then you can go to whichever flasher you decide you want to use. Again, you set it, bend that tightly, put it in the front of the swivel, pinch it, and hook your lure. Goes through the water, fish hits, and releases. Hope that works for everybody.